Imagine walking into your local Pizza Hut, only to find every pizza mysteriously replaced with a different dish. Yes, you heard it right. Our beloved pies, the lifeblood of Pizza Hut, have vanished into thin air, replaced by an array of meals that would be more at home in a gourmet restaurant than a pizzeria. There, where the sizzling pepperoni used to be, are plates of coq au vin. And instead of the classic margarita, we find sushi rolls. Bizarre, isn't it? This is no ordinary day at Pizza Hut, but a day marked with a mystery as thick as a stuffed crust. The manager, a seasoned veteran in the pizza business, is at his wit's end. He's seen dough rise and fall. He's seen toppings come and go, but never has he witnessed pizzas transforming into completely different meals. The pizzas aren't just missing, they've been swapped, exchanged for dishes that leave the staff and customers equally baffled. In the face of such an enigma, the manager decides it's time to call for help. Not just any help, but the kind that can make sense of the nonsensical, the kind that can find the missing link in a chain of puzzling events. Enter Detective Slice, a local detective renowned for his sharp mind, his keen eye for detail, and his insatiable love for pizza. He's solved mysteries that would leave others scratching their heads in confusion, and this time he's up against a culinary conundrum that hits close to home. Detective Slice steps into the Pizza Hut, his gaze sweeping across the dining area, his mind already piecing together the fragments of the puzzle. He's not just here to solve a mystery, he's here to bring back the soul of Pizza Hut, the pizzas. And as he rolls up his sleeves, the air fills with anticipation. The game is afoot. Detective Slice, known for his sharp wit and love for pizza, arrives at the scene, ready to unravel the puzzling pizza predicament. Detective Slice begins his investigation by examining the substituted meals. He's a man of method, you see, a stickler for detail. Every morsel of cheese, every dollop of sauce, every crumb of crust holds a potential clue in his eyes. He realizes with a sharp intake of breath that the replaced dishes aren't randomly chosen. No, they're all foods that the regular customers particularly dislike. The veggie lover's pizza replaced with a meat feast, the thin crust swapped for pan crust. It's as if someone had a list of customer dislikes and was deliberately using it. The plot thickens as Slice delves deeper. He interviews the staff, asking probing questions, piecing together the puzzle. He learns of a new employee, a fresh face in the kitchen. A coincidence? Perhaps. But Slice knows better than to believe in coincidences. He delves into the newcomer's background. What brought them to Pizza Hut? Why now? What is their story? He keeps his suspicions under wraps, but his keen eyes miss nothing. The new employee is nervous, fumbling with pizza boxes and dropping ladles. But is it the nerves of a novice or the fear of being caught? Slice isn't sure, but he's onto something. He observes the new employee's interactions with the customers, the way they handle the orders. He sees a pattern. The regulars are always served last, their orders often swapped. It's subtle, but Slice is an expert at reading between the lines. He takes it all in, his mind buzzing with questions and theories. But he's not there yet. He needs more. He needs that one piece of evidence that will connect all the dots, that will prove his hunch right. He's onto something, he can feel it, but he cannot act on a hunch alone. Detective Slice narrows his suspects down to the new employee, but he needs more evidence to make an accusation. The game is on, the stakes are high, and Slice won't rest until the truth is served, hot and ready, just like a Pizza Hut pie. Detective Slice decides to dig deeper into the new employee's background. Not the lazy type, our detective begins to peel back layers, much like the cheese on a well-crafted pizza. He discovers a peculiar fact. The new recruit previously tossed dough at a rival pizza chain. An interesting twist, wouldn't you say? As Slice investigates further, he stumbles upon a discarded piece of evidence. Hidden away in the darkest corner of the stockroom, a uniform from the rival chain lies forgotten. The uniform, like a guilty conscience, holds a story of its own. It's a silent, yet telling reminder of a past allegiance. This discarded relic raises questions. Questions that whisper of a possible act of foul play. Could it be that the new employee's loyalty still lies with the old employer? Is this a case of corporate espionage, of secrets hidden beneath layers of tomato sauce and cheese? Could it be that the new employee is purposely sabotaging Pizza Hut's reputation by swapping their savory slices with subpar ones from the rival chain? The mystery deepens, and the plot thickens, much like a hearty pizza sauce. The discarded uniform has served its purpose. It has sown the seeds of suspicion. Now, it's time for Slice to cook up some answers. Armed with this new evidence, Detective Slice confronts the new employee about the pizza swaps. It's time to turn up the heat and see what bubbles to the surface. Under questioning, the new employee reveals a saucy secret. His voice trembles as he admits to a plot thick as tomato sauce. He confesses to orchestrating the pizza swap, a devious deed aimed at kneading chaos into the heart of Pizza Hut. His motive? To drive customers away, to lure them into the welcoming arms of a rival pizza chain. A dash of deception, a sprinkle of subterfuge, all mixed into a recipe for disaster. He thought his plan was foolproof, hidden beneath the layers of cheesy goodness and the enticing aroma of freshly baked dough. But he didn't account for Detective Slice, our seasoned sleuth with an unquenchable hunger for justice and a good slice of pizza. The detective's keen senses, honed through years of piecing together pizza puzzles, saw through the employee's half-baked plot. The rogue pizza swapper had underestimated the power of a determined detective. His confession sent ripples through the pizzeria as shocked gasps echoed off the walls, adorned with photos of mouth-watering pizza varieties. With the mystery finally solved, the pizzas are restored and the new employee is handed over to the authorities. A collective sigh of relief sweeps through the pizzeria, a sense of normalcy slowly kneading its way back in. Once again, Detective Slice proves that no pizza mystery is too complex for him to solve. Another case closed. Another day saved by our pizza-loving protector.